our guest tonight, the journey to stardom has been as important as stardom itself. There has been struggle, sacrifice, and some soaps too. She's simple, she's sensitive, and she has the ability to make a million hearts melt with her infectious smile. Please welcome Yami Gautam. Yami, welcome to Starry Nights.
Thank you. I was going to say S for smile. Yes, thank you so much.
I think you must have got a million compliments for your smile.
I don't mind this one though. This is from you, Komalji, coming secondly. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you for being on the show. You've come from the television industry. In that sense, do you consider yourself an outsider or very much a part of Bollywood?
You know, the fact that forget television, I've come from an absolutely different background. I was a law student. Maybe from the law industry, I've come first to television and then ad and then finally films. I don't, honestly, that's what I think, that from experience, I feel outsiders just in your head. It's just a perception.
Okay.
And the lesser you think about it, the better and more at ease you will be. So no more outsider, we're all insiders here. It's all good.
So how did a law student think of Bollywood? Was it just by chance, or people all around you said, "Arey, you're a fantastic or a beautiful looking girl, you should try your hands at Bollywood"?
You know what, actually, I'll take a cue from what you just said. This was in my head. I'm very pretty and I'm very pretty. I'll just get my first project like this. And my second film, third film, they'll be like, wow, what a face. I'm not joking. Huh? This is what, if I show you those pictures of that time, how I used to look, you'll say what confidence this girl has. So, with that, I landed in Mumbai and I was like, they don't know beauty, they don't know, they can't understand the value or something. Or then slowly, I started getting it. And that's for generally also all the aspiring actors out there. It is not at all how it looks. It's all the glamour, the beauty and the makeup and the entourage and this and that. It's very, very hard. And it's very challenging, I'd rather put it.
But knowing you, you must have been a good law student. I think you must have been very good at your studies.
Very good. So good that my director of the institute refused to hand over the TC to me.
See?
Yeah. So I said, but why, sir? And he thought I'm joking for like 10-15 minutes. I said, he said, now enough of this. I don't think, girl like you will joke also, something like this. So please go back to your class. I said, I'm not joking, sir. I really want to go. Please hand over. He said, no, but you know, why don't you're such a good student, you'll make such a good lawyer or a judge or whatever you want to do, an IAS. So that's a perception where a lot of people have that, oh, if you're in this industry, then it's all right. You need not be that literate or that well good in studies. But let me tell you, successful industry people are extremely intelligent, they're smart. One of them, right in front of me, an example, you mess with figures with this person and see. So that was the story.
But that means acting has interested you right from childhood, or it was a newfound love?
I think it did somewhere.
Okay.
I think I have been one of those girls who've shut the doors and danced on Ek Do Teen in front of the mirror and been extremely shy otherwise, really reserved. But somehow there used to be a chat show, I think I was in 9th or 10th standard, where they would invite the celebrity and all the families, all the friends or whoever connected with that celebrity, the salad days of your career or childhood. And that was a show about.
Yes.
So I remember my friends telling me one day, I don't know why, they said, one day I think we're going to be on that chat show because of you.
Oh, wow.
And that's the time when I was such a reserved girl. I remember I had a poetry recitation and I was in 10th standard. It's a decent enough age to have some confidence and address the audience. So for some reason, my teacher felt that I'm going to I think, do amazing at this poetry. It's a proper competition and she had full faith in me. I also mucked up the entire, whatever poem it was 2 pages long and all. And I went on the stage and for some reason, I just froze. The sight of everybody just watching me, I just froze on stage and I don't know how shabbily I spoke and I just ran away. And I was not even that young, not in 2nd, 3rd standard. I was in 10th standard. Yeah. So I told my friends, after watching that performance, if you still feel I'm going to get you on stage, I don't know about my career, you guys love me. That's
how were your struggling days as far as Bollywood is concerned?
I think I took my own time, which is very, very important. And I realized the moment you try and run away from a film not doing well or your failure, the more it'll come to you, the more it'll face you. And secondly, you have to accept the fact that it's not an excuse. Yes, I job which you asked me in the beginning, that the outsider factor, it exists. It's very much there. But and you must be prepared that there could be some roles which you want to do, but they may not come to you immediately. It may not happen just today.
Correct.
But you have to make endeavors and keep moving ahead. That will make you reach that point.
Who taught you all this?
I think my parents.
Okay.
I think they told me, you are sad. You can gobble on your ice cream and chocolates and that typical filmy scene where you're depressed and you want to just eat, but do that with a smile. You know,
Okay.
so that's
positive.
Very positive, and work harder on yourself. Maybe there is, and actually when I look back, I honestly feel if I had gotten Kabul maybe 3 years back, I don't think I would have had that sense of maturity as an actor to do, if I may sound a bit not that humble, what I've done today. So I absolutely respect that time. And that's a time where you're being judged for your clothes. You still are. But so what if you make mistakes? So what if you, according to some people, you're not looking your best? You're happy, you look the best.
So nothing matters as much as your happiness and your point of view. Yami, do you think that the media went after you also because your films flopped, and they dragged you into controversies that you are seeing so-and-so person and you are responsible for the breakup of his marriage, etc.? Do you think that if the film were to be more successful, maybe they wouldn't have judged you that way, or maybe they wouldn't have dragged your name?
Then why are some of the biggest even stars are, you know, something or the other is written about everybody? I think that's just become a way of it.
But did that affect you?
At some point of time, it does. You do feel, obviously, that things maybe are written which you are very tempted to say that, no, that's not true, or so-and-so not true. How can this person write? How can this person say? But you realize that we're living in a time where everybody is just doing what? Talking. And we sometimes forget the power of silence and grace and dignity. And that's the background that I come from. Secondly, the reason why I'm here, like, for example, why interviewing me today is because of my work, not because of anything else. Tomorrow also, if we sit again in this room, it'll only be because of my body of work, nothing else. So I think we're living in a phase, in an industry, where it's only and only your work which is going to matter, nothing else.
You know, you said sometimes silence is golden. But in today's time, people believe in tom-tomming and shouting from the rooftops. We have so many social platforms. You have Twitter, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, where people like to post even things that ought not to be posted, you know. Are you one of them, or you are the secretive type, or the very introverted type?
I think today's time, what's happening is things are sounding noisy. When there are too many voices,
you're very right.
It's no more a voice, it's a noise.
Correct.
I am not a noisy person. I like to be heard in a certain way. Okay. And as I said, I think it's through my work.
Not much is known about your earlier days, you know, before you entered the television or the film industry. Tell us something about that.
I've been a Chandigarh girl. I'm from Chandigarh.
Yes, that we know.
Yes, born in Himachal, so I'm a half Pahadi, half Punjabi. Absolutely did my schooling in Chandigarh. And I have been a very guarded girl, because Chandigarh is a very, it's a small city.
Small.
But thanks to my parenting, that the way they've raised me, the way they've always told me, do whatever you want to do. We're always there. But just do everything with your head high. And that's what I think I'm maintaining till now. So Bombay, obviously, Mumbai is a part of me, but Chandigarh can never be out. So I think, and I like this little factor, you know, when people talk about outsider, it's nothing that outsider. I like that outsider perception also. So when I go back home, the gossip is not about industry. It's about the outsider gossip, which is more fun and musty.
But now that you have become such a big star, Chandigarh must be really treating you like a VIP?
Yeah, I don't... what happens actually, I always end up making a list. We'll go there. I end up going nowhere.
Nowhere.
I'm at home in my night suit and my dad's like, what is this? Someone comes to meet you. How are you going to... I said, please, Papa, I just want to be how... That's how, because I've always been. I have been a little geeky. I have been a bit one of those studious types who've been the most correct child in every way.
Oh,
most
really?
obedient. So that's why it was shocking for everybody when they got to know I'm going to Bombay, because the name Bombay or industry scares everybody, even till date. So... And there are some correct reasons also for that, and especially for somebody who's making it absolutely on their own from a different city. But I think I love it. I think I enjoy it. And I think I must say the industry also respects those who respect themselves. I think you got to find your own place. You keep cribbing about things here and there, it'll treat you that way.
But coming as you did from Chandigarh, a small city, as you described it.
With a big heart.
Yes, with a big heart. But didn't the size of Mumbai intimidate you? It is a very big city. It is also, it can be ruthlessly cold. It can be warm in its own way.
Right.
So did you feel intimidated at any time?
Again, thanks to our film industry, we had a vision. I had a picture scenery in my mind of big bungalows, and everything is sea facing. Everything is going to be sea facing. Had that the beautiful sunset and the beautiful beach, waves, water.
And you
is
singing songs with
beautiful.
your Prince Charming.
Absolutely. And it wasn't at all of that sort. All I saw when I landed was buildings, bigger buildings, biggest building, roads, traffic. I was like, where is that Bombay where
Which
I
we see in
saw?
films.
But I think I can never put my gratitude to the city, because what it's given me, I don't think that now Chandigarh can give me.
For your first day of shooting in Bollywood, in the film industry, were you nervous, or because of your television background, it was just a bigger screen, a larger screen? That's all.
No, that's why Shujita had corrected me. I remember we were still prepping for the role, and he saw something. I must be performing something, and he was like, "Huh, very nice, very nice, very nice, very good." After everything was done, then he took my case. He said very sweetly, and Shujita's dance will be still the most sweetest thing you'll ever hear. So he said, "Let me tell you, this जो थोड़ा सा overconfidence लग रहा है कि मैं acting background." He has a thing of saying आया हूँ. So sweetly he talks in Hindi that मैं वहाँ से आया हूँ, मैंने ये काम किया है और मुझे आता नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, that's not the role. I got very offended at that time. मैंने कहा ऐसे कैसे सब आप बोल रहे हो, and everybody's listening and everything. And I went to my room and I started crying. And the next morning, तूने breakfast खाया? मैंने कहा yes sir. And he hugged me and all. He said, no, that's not what I wanted. All I wanted to say was, so I was like, ठीक है, so then it's okay. Let's have a fresh beginning. So it's
As
really
you actually said, you've had a very protected upbringing.
Yeah.
Probably it's because of that.
I'm a very, very sensitive girl. I'm an extremely sensitive girl. And that's why maybe I take my own time to open up to somebody. And it could be even with people who I'm working on the set. It takes me a little time to understand how everybody works. And because I'm very, very sensitive. And which I think everybody understands even around me, that how to... Nawaz, I remember Nawaz was telling once on Badlapur that, there are some actors who need to be pushed and scolded and all, because I was, I think, defending somebody that how can a director shout at an actor while giving a take? He said, no, sometimes it's required. You don't know. Everybody has their own chabi and key to be dealt on set. I said, really? There are some people. He said, yeah. You are sensitive one. You are fine. We all know. But not everybody.
And what do you look for when you sign a film, when you're approached for a film? How difficult is it to refuse a film?
That's again one of the few things that I learned. You need to have the ability to say no. It might be sometimes very hard, but you need to have it. And I think I learned that pretty fast. I know how to say no. Can be a little difficult.
How do you say no? No.
No. That's not how you say no. I think the best way is to be very honest. And I'm a very straightforward person. Honest doesn't mean that you're blunt or you're rude, because it's somebody's creative work at the end of the day.
Sure.
So it's very sensitive to anybody.
Correct.
But having said that, I'm very open and honest to say that if I don't believe in it, I won't justify your role or what the film is all about if I don't relate. So, I think it's very important to say a no.
And now it's time for some fun. There's a rapid fire round, different sets of questions.
All right.
So put on your thinking cap. And you have to be really, really fast. The first set of questions, it's only yes or no. Your answers have to be only in yes or no. Shall we start? Have you ever been made to feel like an outsider in the industry?
Yes.
Will you ever go back to television?
No.
Have you been hit on by a female fan?
No.
Are you a good flirt?
No.
Not
I wish.
You can always try. Have you ever wanted to ask out a co-star on a date?
No.
Okay, the next set of questions, one word or probably a couple of words. A Khan you would love to work with?
The Tridev Khan. The Tridev Khan.
Smart one. Love, money, career. The most easiest to give up?
The most easiest to give up? None.
All three important.
Yeah, all three important.
And the next set of questions are what if situations. So what if you had not quit television?
No, I think this was destiny. I don't think I would have survived in television. With due respect, I respect television a lot because I get bored really very easily. So if I'm given something, repeatedly the same thing, and you don't believe in it, it's never going to work for me.
Please don't get bored of films. The industry needs you. What if you could choose a classic film as your debut? Which film would you pick?
It has to be Mughal Azam. I know that's an answer which everybody's heard a number of times, but there's a reason to it. Anarkali.
What if you could start a rumor about yourself? What would it be?
That I paid XXXX figures of tax this year.
What if you could freeze time? How old would you want to be?
How old? I think 17. 17. I still remember that time. That was just on the brink of when you're gonna get to college. That's, I think, extremely exciting phase. And I remember we had a lot of fun. So I think that phase. I don't know what future's gonna hold.
But
so I'll get back to my teens.
17. What if you could pick up a dream cast and director of your choice? Who would you pick?
Dream cast. Dream cast, number one, me. No, I think how do I answer this question? Okay, the Dev Khans, Hrithik, Amit ji, and I'm the director.
You could pick up a director.
I'm the director.
Okay.
So concept, let me think for
So
the
you're
next
an actor,
episode.
director, or only director?
No, I think only director.
So that is all male cast.
All male cast.
No females.
Why everything feminist turns into that's such a big feminist statement. This is I'm
a
directing
director.
all of them. So.
Well, on that note, Yami, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for being on this show. It was a pleasure talking to you. But before you leave, we've got a certificate for you.
Oh, see, I love certificates. Lorna. Thank you. Could never get my honors degree, but
This is more than a
to
degree.
certify that chori
Jawan.
jawan ho gayi. A very chachora certificate, but I like it.
And this one is for your
Oh my God.
coming on the show.
Thank
See how
you.
thoughtful of our team?
So
the rose is
thoughtful.
color coordinated
Wow, it's
with
just
your
coordinated,
dress.
guys.
Yes,
That's
yes.
so thoughtful. I love such things. I love surprises.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take two. So you've come from a law background, which means producers can't mess with you.
That there's a reason why I always mention before my name. Ab to line repeat hoegi nahi. The only part I really miss is enjoying a proper college life. The Bollywood films of showing the most glamorous college. with the most hip and cool students. I don't know where is that college.